Hello, my name is Reeves Brown. I'm the project manager for the Building a Better Colorado project, and we need your help today. You're watching this video because you are one of a handful of leaders in your community, about 6 to be exact, whom BBCO believes is absolutely essential to moving our state forward. Thank you for your time today, and I'll try and keep this short. First, who is Building a Better Colorado? BBCO is a nonpartisan nonprofit effort started in 2015 by a group of statewide civic leaders who shared the belief that Colorado can be better and that the pathway to a better Colorado lies in engaging civic leaders across our state in an honest conversation about what we want our state to be and how to improve state policies, and in so doing, create a brighter future for all of us. BBCO doesn't advocate for any specific policy outcomes. Rather, we engage community leaders across the state in an honest conversation about the facts related to any given policy issue, and then we seek to find consensus recommendations for how we can improve that policy. BBCO believes that our representative democracy is the best form of government on the planet, but we also recognize that no form of government is perfect. And one of the inherent challenges in our two-party system is that it's not designed to engage citizens in constructive dialogue to find consensus solutions that serve all of us. No, our two-party system is really designed more to accentuate our differences in order to allow one side to defeat the other. It's a zero-sum game, and I can only win if you lose. And there's no consolation prize for second place in our political system. BBCO believes that if we hope to find the kind of consensus-based solutions to address the challenges facing our state, that can only be found by engaging community leaders across the state in an honest conversation that genuinely empowers those community leaders to determine the outcome of the conversation. BBCO also believes that to ensure the best outcomes from our community conversations, we need to be very deliberate about ensuring the best input so that any consensus policy recommendations that grow out of those conversations are viewed as credible. BBCO commits to 2 principles to ensure that the input into those conversations is valid. Number 1, we do our very best to only present the facts about the issues which we are teeing up for discussion. We don't offer our opinion on the issues, and we don't advocate for any specific policy outcomes. Number 2, we try to make sure that the community leaders whom we are engaging individually are respected in the community and are interested in improving our statewide community. And collectively, that the audience whom we assemble broadly represents the diversity of the community whom we're engaging. BBCO doesn't host public meetings because we've oftentimes observed that people who participate in public meetings either have lots of time to attend public meetings and or they may have an ideological axe to grind. Though well-intended, public meetings rarely represent the broader public within the community. Rather than hosting public meetings, BBCO uses a very deliberate 3-stage process to engage community leaders like yourself in helping us to identify the guest list for our community meetings. And this is where we really need your help. In 2019, BBCO will be hosting 37 meetings across the state to engage Coloradans in a constructive, nonpartisan conversation about how we might improve our state's fiscal sustainability to sustain our quality of life, and also how we might improve campaign finance rules to improve the quality of campaign messaging for our voters. We need your help to identify who that audience should be in your community. We'd like to request 1 hour of your time to join us in a discussion with a half dozen leaders in your community to name storm who those people should be. We'll then invite those people to a second meeting to engage them in a similar 1 hour name storming exercise to build the ultimate guest list for the community meeting which we'll be hosting in your community. So, why should you commit an hour of your time to help us build a guest list for a meeting in your community? Because the process works. In 2015, BBCO engaged over 10,000 Coloradans through 30 community meetings such as this and a parallel online conversation to discuss over 50 different policy ideas affecting 3 different areas of state policy. Out of that 2015 conversation grew 5 different consensus policy recommendations. Subsequent to BBCO's 2015 conversation, 3 different separate and independent campaigns took 3 of those consensus ideas to the ballot in 2016, and Colorado voters adopted all 3 of them. An additional 4th consensus recommendation was adopted by the Colorado legislature in 2017. In short, 4 of the 5 consensus policy recommendations, which grew out of BBCO's 2015 statewide conversation, ultimately were adopted in Colorado's constitution or state law. We can build a better Colorado. We are building a better Colorado, and we need your help to continue. Please accept our request to help us build the guest list for the meeting which BBCO will be hosting in your community in the near future. Thanks for your time today, and thanks for your consideration of this important request.